What's up guys, it's Jensen and today is April 26, 2017. So if you can't tell by the title of this video, I am 2 months on testosterone today and I feel great. So just like in the last video, I'm gonna go from physical to emotional changes, but this time I'm gonna go head to toe just so that it's a little bit easier. So starting off with my head, I don't think my hairline has changed much. I can't tell, I don't think so though. Eyebrows, my eyebrows are not filling in completely yet because I plucked them so often before. However, they are getting thicker, so no more hair is growing in, but the hair that's already there is getting thicker. Going down, my little mustache thing I got going on. Before, I would normally get hair just right here, just where I'm touching, but now I'm starting to grow hair in between here. It's a thing now. It's like it's obvious that there's hair there, and people comment on it and people notice it, and I don't really like it because it's not appealing to my face or with my face. So it is what it is. Moving on to right here, the hair here in this area, that's growing out. It's not noticeable to other people, but it's noticeable to me when I look in the mirror. Acne is starting to come in that area. I think that has to do with the fact that the hair follicles are sprouting now. I would have a comparison picture for you guys, but with the amount of acne I have on my face right now, I'm not very confident with getting that close to my mustache. Speaking of acne, acne sucks right now. So I thought it was pretty manageable at first, and it was, but now it's just everywhere and it's so hard to handle. My face is also a lot more oily. It's oily all the time. I don't like it. I hope it goes away soon, but it's only gotten worse the last month, so we'll see. You can't really tell, I'm sure it's not as bad as a lot of people. However, it brings my confidence level down just a little bit, and I don't really like that. Washing my face twice a day, every day, rotating face washes. I need to go to a dermatologist. So yeah, I don't like acne right now. Another thing is my jawline. That I'm pretty sure has been more defined, or I've lost a little bit of fat there. A lot of people have said my face has changed. I don't know how, they don't know how, but it's changed somehow, and I agree. I don't know, maybe there's like less fat here, but this for sure is like getting more defined. So that's cool. So something's happening with my face. Overall, I don't know what it is, but it's little things here and there that I think just look different when they're all together. Moving down to my neck, it has gotten a little bit thicker or wider because if I button this all the way, it'll fit and it'll be fine, but it is extremely restricting, whereas before it really wouldn't be. Even more down, my shoulders. I haven't been working out much, so there hasn't been a big change like there was that first month, but they are filling in my shirts a little bit more. There's none of like, you know how sometimes you go into guys' shirts and they have like this thick, squared out shoulder that doesn't fit you? Well, I'm fitting those in a little bit better. My chest hasn't seen a dramatic decrease in size or anything like that, but my chest and my back are also getting acne. That's not fun at all. I've never had back acne and I've never had chest acne, but I do now, and it just keeps progressing. Moving down to my arms, kind of the same as my shoulders. They haven't seen a significant increase in growth, but they're doing all right. My veins though, my veins are usually always sticking out. I would say at least 80% of the time they're like out. I really like it. It looks cool. It looks more masculine. Makes me look stronger than I am. It's a win-win for everyone. Going down to my hip area / stomach thing going on. That hair above my belly button that I told you guys about, that has gotten more and more thick. Thicker. That hair has gotten a lot thicker. and it grows in a lot faster than it did before. Still growing in the happy trail line, still coming along, but it's very patchy. There's like few hairs growing here, few hairs growing here, etc, etc. My hips though, those I didn't think were changing very much, but I looked at pictures recently and I was very pear-shaped, I would say. I was really skinny, but I was very pear-shaped. Now you can see that either I'm gaining more weight overall, which I am, or that weight is just going to the center of my stomach rather than down to my hips / thigh area, which again is cool. I didn't notice until I started taking comparison pictures though. Onto my thighs, those have been getting pretty solid, I would say. I am working out my legs, so take whatever you want from that. The hair though, the hair is growing in very patchy. It's getting thicker and it's becoming longer and more noticeable on my thighs. Still pretty bald, but it is there, it is present. Same thing with my legs. Those are becoming more defined in the calf area. Again, I've been working out my calves, so the emotional changes have been pretty significant, but it's different than the first 2 weeks of this month. So everyone's favorite thing is the 3 H's, hot, hungry, and remember last month when I said that my hunger and my libido were becoming a lot more normal? Well, I don't think that's true because because my hunger just stayed at where it was at. I am always hungry all the time. It hasn't really gone up or down since last month, but it's a lot more still than what it was the first month. My body temperature, that has definitely gone up. I've noticed that the last 2 weeks more so than in the first 2 weeks. And my libido, that's pretty much stayed the same. I would say abnormal. I can handle it, it's cool. As far as any type of aggression or anger or anything like that, I haven't noticed me getting more irritated or upset or even sad really. I have heard though that testosterone makes guys not able to cry, and I somewhat agree with that. It's not so much that I don't cry, it's just that it's easier not to cry. You know how sometimes you're in a movie and it's a really sad scene and you feel like you are gonna cry, your face gets warm, but you realize that everyone's around you, so you do your best to hold it in, but there's that one point where you just can't. Well, I get through that stage pretty easily and I just hold it in and everything's fine. So on to the most exciting part. My voice has changed enough for people to notice that there's a significant drop in it. What's up guys, my name's Jensen. The time is, What's up guys, it's Jensen here. It is March 28th, 2017. My voice is deep enough to pass consistently at work now. I have a retail job. Customers will now use male pronouns and sir and hey, that guy over there helped me out. I think it's dropped a little bit more these last 2 weeks than it ever did in the first month and a half. I say that because I was on a every 5-day dose and I changed that to every week. It's a long story. I do it every week now. Last month I said I felt sick all the time because of my voice and because of what was going on with my throat and my vocal cords thickening. Now I don't feel sick so much. It's just kind of there now. It feels normal. It feels normal to feel sick. I can't sing though. I can't sing for the life of me. I was never really able to sing very well, but I could hit notes that I think everybody can hit, the really basic, notes. But now I have no vocal range at all. My throat doesn't know what it's doing. I don't know what my throat is doing. It's really bad. If I try to hit the notes that I would before starting hormones, my voice will just break. It won't crack, but it'll break and it'll just stop. So those are all the changes that I've noticed this month. Just kidding, there's one more thing. If you're still early on in your medical transition, do not spend money on clothes. Don't waste your money, don't waste your time, because you're gonna grow out of them and you're gonna have to buy an entire new closet. just don't do it. So if you guys have any questions, leave them down there. If you guys like this video, let me know. If you guys didn't, keep it to yourself. And I will see you guys in 1 month. Have a beautiful day, guys.